video is not going to be the best. I've had a topsy-turvy week, like I've had loads on bits and bobs. Someone cancelled an appointment for a tattoo. I had to get my thingy, a cover up done, so I've had that done. But yeah, I've got all my bits now that I need to do the doors. I'll show you that in a bit. I've got a few bits for the bakki shower. I'm still waiting on a couple of components, like. But yeah, like I said, I've got a good few things to show you. So let's crack on with the video. Promise next week's will be a good one. So yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Right, how's it going, guys? Right, this second barrel, I don't know if you can see that inlet down there. The outlet was exactly the same, threaded connector. So what I've done is I've got one of these solvent weld connectors, chopped a bit off an elbow to couple these together. I've just got a pipe and an elbow, drilled a load of holes in there and then put a net pot on the top. So that's going to sit in there like that. Bring the water up a little bit and stop the channeling. So I'm going to get this fitted on now and then test it. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I've got a light on now, so that's just filling up now. So we're going to test this now, see how it flows. Hopefully it should flow a little bit better. I'll come back to you when we're up to the elbow. Cheers. Okay, so it's just starting to fill back up now. I don't run this too fast, so it's not going to raise too quickly. I think I've got I've got a 20,000 litre per hour J-Bow TSP pump, and I've run that at about 40% at the minute. But if I feel the need, I can always up it, can't I? But I do want some retention time, as Martin taught me. So right, we're just coming up over the elbow now. This should flow lovely. Plenty of holes in there. You know what I didn't check? The size of the drill bit. Yeah, it's the same one as last time anyway. So similar to, but you can't really see that. It's half underwater, but other than it being a black with a pipe, it's the same as that. So we're flowing now. Should start going into the moving bed. Yep, that's flowing perfectly. See, that'll stop the channeling now, because the water was coming in at the bottom there and then just coming straight up and out. So now it's got to travel across the bottom and up, or whichever way, like, because you know, water finds the easiest path. Yeah, that's brilliant. I'm happy with that. I'll keep my eye on it for a bit and move on to the next thing. Cheers, guys. Right, how's it going, guys? I know I said I wasn't going to move these till the middle or the end of summer, but the main pond's warmed up quite a bit and there's something not quite right in here. All the water tests are fine and everything, but for the last 2 days the colour seems to be going off the fish, and they're a bit more panicky than normal for some reason. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So the majority, if not all of these, are headed for the main pond. Still got loads of bits to do. I've had to wait to get me wood, because I had got a load of pallets but they just keep splitting. It's a nightmare. So I'm going to get something similar to this to build the doors for there, and I'll need to build a shower for off my skimmer. Hoping to do that with solid pipe if I can find a pump cheap enough, like. But yeah, I'm going to get all my bits ready now and get these acclimated and get them moved. Cheers. Okay, right, so I've just filled this up with a few buckets from the grow on. So I'm going to transfer the fish to here, put a thermometer in it and slowly add my pond water in there over the space of about an hour just to acclimate them, and then we shall get them into the new home. So yeah, we'll have a look at them. The colours have dropped down a bit on them for some reason, especially the Tancho Sankey. The red on his head is just faded completely. I need to have a closer look because I don't know if he's had a knock or something, but yeah. So right, I'm going to get some fish into this and then transfer them to that. Cheers. Right, we've got a few in there now. I don't want to stress them too much, but we've got a few that we want to put in there. and there's a few left up the top. So if you can see that Tancho Sankey there, he's lost all his colour on his head, so I've got to have a look, see if he's got a knock or something on there. But yeah, I'm just slowly acclimating these now, adding little bits of my pond water into there, and yeah, we can do this gradually over an hour, and once they're acclimated we'll release them one by one into the pond and we'll have a look, eh? Cheers guys. Just trickling a bit of water. Oh, it's bloody stopped. But yeah, I was just trickling a bit of water through that, just to bring it down slightly, very slowly, and then we're going to get these into the pond and I'll record that for you. Okay, right, we've got the camera set up now. I'm just going to go and get the first one and then we'll get him in. Okay, so the first one is the Shiro-Utsuri. There he goes, off to his new home. The fish are coming to see him. Right, we'll get the second one. The next one is the Hyatsuri from Aurora Koi. Off he goes to meet his new friends. Ooh. They're all chasing him. They better not start bloody bullying him, because I won't be impressed. Let's give these some food because they're a bit freaking out by it. Right, we'll get the next one. Next one is the Doitsu Kajaku. He's off and away. I don't know why my fish are going so mad for him, but yeah, right, next one. Go and fetch it. Next one is the Platinum Ogon. These have all put on some really good size since they've been in that grow on. Hopefully they do okay in here and don't bloody go funny. Right, I thought I'd just quickly add this in, guys. Yeah, I had this graphic made for me by a chap called Rob Simfield on my Facebook group. It looks awesome, man. I'm chuffed with that. So if you're watching, mate, massive thanks to yourself. I love it, mate. Cheers. The next one is a gorgeous, fully Ginrin Asagi. Gorgeous fish, that is. Next one is a Ginrin Yamabuki Ogon. Sorry I'm not showing you these fish properly, but I just want to get this done as safely as I can, really, because this net's not ideal for them. So I'll go and fetch the next one. Next one is the Tancho Sankey, which has lost the colour on its head, unfortunately. We'll see these properly once they're settled in. The next one is a normal Sankey. Lovely pattern on this one. Body shape's not the best, but really nice dark sumi and lovely Benny. the last one, the big one, is a sankey, and there they go. They're all in. I have got a few more left in the grow on, but they can stay in there and keep the filter alive. Water's a little bit cloudy because I put clay in yesterday, so yeah, they look tiny now mixed in with all them. Hopefully they settle in well. But yeah, sorry this video ain't the best like, but I wanted to get these in here as quick as possible because something wasn't quite right with that grow on the last day or so. As I said, a few of them have got dull colours, so it's been a few hours now. Happily, I'll sort of say thankfully they're eating, which is a bonus. They're all coming up. Nobody's chasing anybody anymore. Feeding slightly cautiously, but they're all coming up. There's the asagi down there. I know it's hard to see. Put the old famous Polaroids in front. I must invest in a proper Polaroid lens. But yeah, normally that would have been gone, but I must have fed too much today. Yeah, sod's law, you try and show something and then they start swimming away. But yeah, they've settled in nicely now, which is a bonus. They're all exploring and having a little trough about on the weed, on the algae. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on these though. Hopefully the colour will come back into, well, it's the Kajaku and the Tancho Sankey that have lost their colour. So fingers crossed, after they've been in here a while, it should come back like so. Yeah, happy days. Right, I'll leave them to chill out a little bit and have a bit of food, and I shall keep you updated. Cheers. Yeah, I reckon the one to watch is, if he pops his head back out, it was one that was in the aquarium. It's like a ghost Sankey sort of thing. Where is he? He should come round in a second. I think if anyone's going to go jumbo, it'll be him. Sod's Law is the one that's bloody hiding. But yeah, that little asagi, I see the side of it when I put it in. If you had a wind out, that would have been amazing, because it had just across the belly, it had like big ginrin scales all up the side. It's just completely covered, like a fully scaled mirror, but like ginrin. Oh sorry, there he is. That's the one to watch. He's nearly as big as some of the fish that are in here, and I'll try and put a picture up here somewhere of when he was in the aquarium and how much he's changed and that, like, yeah. But they're all settling in now, which I'm happy about. I didn't want to find someone jumped out. Hopefully I still don't, but yeah, happy days. Right, I just thought I'd add that on. How's it going, guys? Right, I had a bloody nightmare this morning. I don't know if you can see from here, but look at the colour of the pond water. Yesterday I tested my float switch. It switched my pump off, but I didn't check if it had switched it back on. So I've had to remove the wires from the float switch, wire the pump straight into the control box. So I need to get a new float switch as soon as possible. And then also, so that's been off all night. Absolutely filthy in there now. Yeah, so that was off all night. And then I've come to the first barrel, but when I put all these drain lines in and everything, what I must have done is not put it back on the stand properly, because if you can see, it was hanging off by that much, and this was all bulging down. So it was ready to pop. So what I've had to do, I've had to wedge some blocks in and then hammer in some wood just to bring it back up flush. And it just seems to be settling now to flat like, but bloody hell, what a nightmare. But yeah, I'm back up and running now. I've just come back down to test if my UV's on. Yeah, that's on. So yeah, what a bloody nightmare. Right, rant over. Let's crack on. Okay, right. You'll notice my stuff's out. I've got to scrape them again because I've had a few doing a good bit of flashing, which I'm not happy about. Pond's starting to clear back up now because the filters have been off. He's sulking. So yeah, it's all bloody going pear shaped at the minute, but yeah, right, these, I was in B&M today and I said these, £5 each. You can use, they're the type, you know, you can feel they're the type that won't crack when they're cold, and plus it says frost resistant. So yeah, I got 3 of them. I've just ordered some media and some fittings for it. So in the next video I'll be doing the doors. I know I said I was doing it in this one, but you know, things happen, don't they? So yeah, I'll be building that off my skimmer and building the doors for that. So yeah, I'm going to get one of these out now, do a scrape, but I'll put that into the next video. I'll just go and show you the wood I've got to do the doors now, and I'll knock this video on the head and just, yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, I'll go and have a look at this wood now, and then we'll sign off. Cheers. Right, excuse the messy car. So yeah, I've just had feather edge, enough feather edge to do 2 doors. And then some of these little battens, or whatever you call them, to do the back of the door and the zigzag. But look at that, the bloke over the allotment's got a load of logs, so I asked him if he could do me a chunk of it. Got me that. I've sanded it back a bit. My daughter's going to paint on this for me, something for the back wall of the pond, like. So yeah, I was mega chuffed with that. And then I'll get some clear coat stuff and pour it all over it, like, let it drip down the edges. Yeah, that'll look mega, I reckon. So yeah, right, next video will be me doing this, building the doors and cracking on with the pond. So yeah, as always people, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.